Welcome to Quality Talk with Arena. This is where we invite our customers who are in quality to share their experiences and expertise. My name is Elaine Portnoy, and today we'll be talking about how COVID-19 has impacted medical device companies and what we can expect as we come out of the pandemic. I'm excited to have a quality of medical device industry veteran with us today to share his insights. Sanjay Banerjee is the COO of Accuryn Medical, and he will be sharing his thoughts on the COVID-19 impact on medical devices and what companies can expect. So welcome, Sanjay, and thanks for joining us.
As we know, with this COVID pandemic, the FDA has been prioritizing, and rightly so, devices that can actually help in the fight. So they've been issuing what's called EUAs, emergency use authorization for those types of devices, and they've been the priority right now. But as we return to some sense of normalcy, the FDA will shift back to its original mission and priorities. And as you mentioned, companies can start having some strategies to align and be ready for that. A couple of things they can do is for device clearances, especially 510Ks, the FDA has implemented a 180-day extension for 510K review. So if you have a review pending in front of the FDA and you have additional questions or actually receive a deficiency letter, you can take this time, the extra time, to really formulate your response and really come up with a concise response back to the FDA. You in the past, you probably would have to withdraw your 510K, but take advantage of this extra time and submit your answers, and you won't have to withdraw the 510K. That's a huge advantage. The second thing is the FDA's QSub program. That's been somewhat delayed, and it's been prioritized for more of COVID response. But as we get back to normal, start formulating your QSub, start thinking about what you want the FDA to answer, and get that in the queue. So once it gets back to normal, you'll be in the queue, and that'll be another advantage. As far as quality systems, getting ready for that, FDA does, on the inspection side, FDA does 3 types of inspections. They do just pre-approval inspection, routine inspection, and for cause inspection. Now, for the last year, that's really been delayed for the health and safety of their staff and also for people at the company side. So what can happen is once FDA starts the process back up, they'll have a big backlog, so it'll be very risk-based. So companies that are expecting a routine audit, they'll probably be at the back of the line. So what they can do is get into what's called the MedSAP, Medical Device Single Audit Program. And if you pass that, the FDA will accept that audit report in lieu of performing their own on-site routine audit. So that's really beneficial for small and startup companies that have not quite set up and are expecting an FDA audit. This will give them some time to get into that program, and it'll be very, very beneficial for them. And then lastly, companies should review their policies and procedures as they come back to work, whether it's a purely everybody's back on site or whether they still do a remote model or whether they adopt a hybrid. Their quality systems should support any of the models that the company has adopted. So when it's time for audits, they'll be compliant with their own procedures and policies.
Sanjay, I really appreciate your time today, and definitely some great takeaways for the medical device companies as we come out of the pandemic, gladly, but we do have to get some things in place to be prepared for all the work ahead. So thank you. And thank you everyone for watching.